Good morning, class. I always wanted to know how to cure ovarian cancer and how to fight it because in 2009, my dear grandmother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Unfortunately, she lost the battle because she died because she caught it in the late stage. For me, it's important for all women to know the signs and symptoms of ovarian cancer because it can live inside of you and you don't even know it. The symptoms are symptoms that just don't seem, they seem regular on an everyday basis, but actually they're symptoms of ovarian cancer, and it's very important. No, a pap smear cannot detect ovarian cancer. It really can't. And that's for every woman out there who thinks that it does, but it really doesn't. So to start off, we're going to talk about what is ovarian cancer, to be more specific, because by me just saying ovarian cancer, of course you don't know what it is. We're going to talk about some of the symptoms of ovarian cancer, so you will be aware if you're having any of these symptoms, late or early. How is ovarian cancer cured? A lot of people want to know that. How is ovarian cancer cured? But it's very simple. And why should young women be aware about ovarian cancer? So to start off, we're going to talk about what is ovarian cancer. Ovarian cancer is a disease where cancerous cells are found in the ovaries. Ovarian cancer was first detected by a C-section. So a doctor was just given a C-section one day and detected something that didn't look familiar. But to this day, there still is no name of who actually came up with the idea of women having ovarian cancer. To this day, it's still not detected. What are some of the symptoms of ovarian cancer? In the early stage, some of the symptoms are abnormal bleeding from the vagina. So if you're having irregular bleeding and it's not supposed to be there, that's the early stage. When you start noticing stuff like that, then you might need to go get checked. Another symptom is diarrhea. If you're constantly going to the bathroom because you have diarrhea. Feeling full or bloated after a light meal. If you're feeling bloated after a light meal, like after having french fries and a hot dog or a hamburger, and you're feeling really full, that's another early symptom. You might need to go get that checked out because you never know why you're getting full so fast. Passing urine frequently. If you're passing urine frequently, that's not good. You might think that it's a UTI, but it couldn't be that. In the late stages, if you have a lot of collection of fluid in your abdomen, if you just have fluid that will not go away, you might need to go get that checked out. Loss of appetite. If you have a loss of appetite, you just don't feel like eating, you're feeling down, you don't feel like eating, appetite is gone, that's because that could be a late symptom of ovarian cancer. Nauseousness and throwing up. If you feel the need that you're throwing up constantly, you're always throwing up for no reason, throwing up blood maybe, throwing up mucus, throwing up anything that looks unfamiliar, yellowish, then you might need to get that checked because that's another symptom of ovarian cancer. Swelling in the abdomen or pelvic area. That's when you really see that, then you should know. That's a very late stage. If you have swelling in the abdomen or pubic area, that's really late because at that point in time the tumor has grown so big to where it's swelling up your abdomen and your pelvic area. Weight gain and weight loss. If you're experiencing a lot of weight gain or a lot of weight loss, then you might need to go to the doctor and get that checked out because you never know why you're losing weight or why you're gaining weight. And that was the late stages. How is ovarian cancer cured? Depending on the size of the tumor and the stage that the cancer is in, depends on what method they have to go to cure the ovarian cancer. If the tumor is really big and it's late in the stage, then they're going to have to do a lot of work to get rid of it. But if it's in the early stages, then it can be cured just as easy as 1, 2, 3. So removing one or both surgically is one of the main treatments for ovarian cancer. So that is the surgery type. They will remove both of your ovaries to remove the tumor. Another method is chemotherapy. It's also called chemo, as a lot of people hear, and it's used to kill cancer cells. And the result of chemo, your hair will fall out or anything like that. And then the last method is radiation. And radiation is X-rays or gamma rays used to kill cells and shrink the tumor or tumors if you have more than one. So there are 3 methods to curing ovarian cancer, which was surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. Things that young women should be aware about with ovarian cancer. And a lot of women aren't aware of ovarian cancer, but it is very important. On September the 1st, 2011, President Obama issued the National Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. This is no universal screening testing for ovarian cancer. And as I said before, a pap smear is not a screening process for detecting ovarian cancer. It does not detect ovarian cancer, and you should know that. Ovarian cancer a pap smear doesn't detect ovarian cancer. It detects other things. So if you want to detect ovarian cancer, you have to really be specific when you go to the doctor and ask them questions that you want to be tested to see if you have ovarian cancer. That's why there are certain, like Gardasil for young women. A lot of women get the Gardasil shot because it prevents you from having ovarian cancer. Me, myself, I had got the Gardasil shot to prevent ovarian cancer because I feel that, it's very important. Ovarian cancer remains the deadliest of all cancers for women because they don't know that they have it. A lot of women find out in the late stage that they have ovarian cancer, and by that time, for some of them, if they're a little bit too late, it's too late for them. And in conclusion, what I would like to say about ovarian cancer lives in millions and millions of women each and every day without them even knowing it. 1 in 72 women of the United States are diagnosed with ovarian cancer. 1 in 100 women in the United States die from ovarian cancer. So the range is not that big, but it's big enough to be aware about it. And every year there are about 200,000 cases of ovarian cancer. That's a lot of women. So stay aware of ovarian cancer because it's not something to just let go down the drain. It's not nothing to hide. It's here and it shows. So always remember that ovarian cancer for women is very important. And I will leave you off with that. Thank you.